So let's talk about the film adaptation of Suzanne Collins' popular young adult novel, The Hunger Games, which is celebrating its 10th anniversary this month. Big D's, entertainment rankings and reviews. So greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name's Doyle, better known to as the Big D. This time around, I bring to you a review of the 2012 dystopian action flick The Hunger Games, released by Lionsgate, directed by Gary Ross, based on Suzanne Collins' 2008 novel of the same name. The film was produced by Nia Jacobson and John Killick, with a screenplay by Ross, Collins, and Billy Ray. The film stars Jennifer Lawrence along with Josh Hutcherson, Liam Hemsworth, Woody Harrelson, Elizabeth Banks, Lenny Kravitz, Stanley Tucci, and Donald Sutherland. The film is set in a dystopian post-apocalyptic future in the nation of Panem, where a boy and a girl from each of the nation's 12 districts are chosen as tributes and forced to compete in the Hunger Games, an elaborate televised fight to the death. This was a big surprise hit. It actually is celebrating its 10th anniversary this month, and actually on this day too. It was Please stand. Excuse me. Boop, boop. Take two. It was released on this day, March 23rd, 10 years ago, and went on to become a big success for Lionsgate. Anyway, this film was a successful hit. Let's get into the story. The nation of Panem is divided into 12 districts ruled from the capital. As punishment for a failed revolt, each district is forced to select two tributes, one boy and one girl between the ages of 12 and 18, to fight to the death in the annual Hunger Games until there is only one survivor. 16-year-old Katniss Everdeen of District 12 volunteers to take her younger sister Primrose's place in the 74th Hunger Games. She and fellow tribute Peeta Mellark are escorted by to the capital by their chaperone Effie Trinket and mentor Hamish Abernathy, the game's only living winner from District 12. Hamish stresses the importance of gaining sponsors, as they can provide potentially life-saving gifts during the games. While training, Katniss observes the careers Marvel, Glimmer, Kato, and Clove, volunteers from the wealthy Districts 1 and 2 who have trained for the games from an early age. During a televised interview with Caesar Flickerman, Peeta expresses his love for Katniss, which she initially sees as an attempt to attract sponsors. She later learns his admission is genuine. At the start of the games, Katniss grabs some of the supplies placed around the cornucopia, a structure at the starting point, and narrowly escapes death. Half of the 24 tributes die in the initial melee, and only 11, including all 4 careers, survive the first day. Katniss tries to stay away from the others, but Seneca Crane, the head game maker, triggers a forest fire to drive her towards them. She runs into the careers with whom Peeta has seemingly allied, and flees up a tree. Peeta advises the careers to wait her out. The next morning, Katniss notices Rue, District 11's young female tribute, hiding in an adjacent tree. Rue draws her attention to a nest of genetically modified venomous wasps. Using a knife, Katniss causes the nest to fall on the career sleeping below. Glimmer dies, but the others escape. Katniss becomes disoriented from being stung a few times. Peeta returns and tells her to flee. Rue helps Katniss recover, and they become friends and allies. Katniss destroys the supplies the career stockpiled by detonating mines guarding them, while Rue provides a distraction. Katniss later finds and frees Rue from a trap, but Marvel throws a spear at her, which impales her. Katniss kills him with an arrow, and she comforts Rue by singing to her, and after she dies, adorns her body with flowers, triggering a riot in District 11. President Coriolanus Snow warns Crane about the unrest. Haymitch persuades Crane to change the rules to allow two winners provided they are from the same district, suggesting that this will pacify the public. After the announcement, Katniss finds a gravely wounded Peeta. Another announcement promises that what each survivor needs the most will be provided at the cornucopia the next morning. Despite Peeta's vehement opposition, Katniss leaves to get medicine for him, but she is ambushed and overpowered by Clove, who gloats about Rue's death and prepares to kill her. Thresh, District 11's male tribute, overhears and kills Clove. He spares Katniss once for Rue's sake. The medicine heals Peeta overnight. Now for the ending. You know the procedure like always. 5 seconds to stop this video, go to the description box below and fast forward to the time below. If you've seen the movie already, please continue on. Here we go. Okay, you've been warned. While hunting for food, Katniss hears a cannon go off, signaling a death. She races to Peeta, who has unwittingly collected deadly nightlock berries. They discover Foxface, District 5's female tribute, poisoned by the nightlock she collected after watching Peeta. Crane then unleashes genetically modified beasts that kill Thresh and force Katniss, Peeta, and Kato, the last 3 survivors, onto the cornucopia's roof. Ko gets Peeta in a headlock and uses him as a human shield against Katniss's bow. Peeta directs Katniss to shoot Ko's hand, enabling Peeta to throw him to the beast below. Katniss kills him with an arrow to end his suffering. Crane then revokes the rule change, allowing 2 victors to win. Peeta urges Katniss to shoot him, but she convinces him to eat Nightlock together. Just before they do, Crane hastily declares them co-victors. Afterward, Haymitch warns Katniss that she has made enemies through these acts of defiance. And then Snow has Crane locked in a room with Nightlock berries, after which the wily president considers his next move. End of story. So what did I think of The Hunger Games? I'm going to say I really love this movie. It is very incredible. It's intense. It's got... wow. This film did pretty well. It made $152 million in its first weekend, third largest of any film in North America, and the first film since Avatar to remain in first place at the North American box office for 1 month. In other words, 4 big weeks. The film was a massive box office hit, grossing over $694 million worldwide. It will go on to become the 3rd highest grossing film in the US and the 9th highest grossing film of 2012. It got positive reviews with praise for its themes and messages, as well as the portrayal of Katniss done by Jennifer Lawrence, who recently had played Raven, aka Mystique, in X-Men First Class the previous year. Now, some criticism was leveled at the film's reliance on shaky cam, especially in the action sequences and its similarities to other works. Hey, I can understand that. Yeah, the cam was pretty shaky in some parts, but nonetheless, this film provided an amazing story and what have you. I really love the performances from everyone here. Jennifer Lawrence played Katniss, who, of course, was absolutely good. Josh Hutcherson played Peeta. He was very good. Liam Hemsworth played Gale Hawthorne. Really good. Woody Harrelson played Haymitch. Elizabeth Banks plays Effie. And Lenny Kravitz plays Cinna. Stanley Tucci plays Caesar Flickerman, and Donald Sutherland played President Snow. We also have Wes Bentley as Crane, and, well, there's lots of others. Really something. But anyway, yeah. I really did enjoy this film for what it was. Film soundtrack was really good, with it being composed by James Newton Howard. It also included the song Safe and Sound, which was done by one of my favorite singers at the time, Taylor Swift, along with the Civil Wars. And it won a Grammy Award for that, and was nominated for a Golden Globe Award for Best Original Song. Now, Jennifer Lawrence won the Saturn Award for Best Actress, as well as Best Actress in an Action Movie from the Broadcast Film Critics Association Awards, and the Empire Award for Best Actress as well, and was also nominated for the New York Film Critics Circle Award for Best Actress. Boy, it really did do pretty well. I'm just going to say, I really did enjoy this, and it's just probably one of the best. I think this is probably the best film in the franchise by what I've seen. I have revisited the franchise. Now, you will get reviews for the next few movies. Now, a slight little change of plans. Now, I had planned to do the third and fourth films, the two-part Mockingjay on Friday, but I'm rescheduling those. Those will be coming up later on this weekend due to the fact that I've got some other films that are coming up for a review later on, alright? Thank you for your understanding. Anyway, let's see here. But overall, I really did enjoy The Hunger Games. It was so action-packed. It was incredible. It was just probably one of the greats. And I think it's one of my favorite films. Well, actually, it is one of my favorite films of 2012. And, well, that's all I can say. So, with all that said, would I recommend The Hunger Games? The answer is hell yeah. This is definitely a good flick. Check it out. You just might enjoy it. So, what are your thoughts on The Hunger Games? Tell me in the comments section below. If you like this video, consider clicking the like button, subscribe to my channel, be a part of the Big D Nation. And stay tuned. Next time, I'll be bringing to you my review of the second film in the franchise, Catching Fire. And after this, hopefully will give you my spoiler-free review for Dog, which I'm possibly going to see, and then it'll follow up with a spoiler-free review of The Lost City, both of which have Channing Tatum in. Alright, but enough to say about that. Thanks for watching, and if you like this, consider checking out my reviews for these other films. In the upper left-hand corner is my review of a film that really started off a big franchise, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone from 2001, or go to the upper right-hand corner and see my review for another book-based film, and that being The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring. Or if you just want something that's probably non-action-packed or sci-fi, go to the bottom left-hand corner and see my review of The Fault in Our Stars. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thank you for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.